interrupt your program to bring you
Mindless breaking news.
Hey everybody, welcome to a Mindless Morning Show announcement episode. Some of you know this already. Most, I feel like, of you probably do know this, that get on the community and whatnot. But I am leaving the Mindless Morning Show. I'm stepping away, and I know, it's weird, it's sad. Josh and I are still really close. Like nothing fucking dumb or weird happened. But yeah, I'm stepping back, and someone's coming in. I'm not going to say who take over for me, but I know you'll still see me, and you know this is a good reason why you should join the community, because I mean I'm still around. I'm not like a ghost, you know. I mean I'm a ghost, but I'm not a ghost. So, but yeah. So I just it's an announcement. I feel like, excuse me, that was a good little burp there, final burp. But yeah, just you know, I'll be around in the ether, and who knows? There may be a chance that if for whatever reason whoever is doing the show can't do it for whatever reason, and I could fill in as a guest host or something like that. You never know, but. As far as Josh's co-host, it'll be somebody else from here on out. But yeah, it's been really cool, man. It's been something that I wasn't expecting to take off like it did and get as haywire as it has. And it's been crazy, but it's just going to keep going on from here, and I'll do everything I can to help Josh. And, you know, me and him are like fucking brothers, and that hasn't changed. So it's like brothers, man. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm still developing, you know, we're still developing a game together. I'm going to try and do that more often than I have been. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. And, you know, the Mindless Morning Show is going to keep going, even if, you know, something happened.
Still a super bummer announcement. I know our listeners are really going to miss hearing about you being a plumber. And
no, they won't.
We got mixed feelings, but there's some that like it, some that don't. It's all right.
Well, the last few episodes, I toned it down. I did stop because I realized, like, okay, it's taking away from like the bulk of what we're trying to do. So nice. I need to shut the hell up, because it's an inside joke, but it's an inside joke for us, not the fucking guest who's like, what are they doing? Like, I don't know. And it took me a while to catch on to that.
So, yeah, it's all good, man.
It just kept coming up in my head. It did, at least.
So I mean, this really sucks overall, but yeah, like you said, and like many people have asked me, yes, we are still friends. We have zero times against each other.
No, it was nothing like that at all.
We had our little bitch fit in the beginning when everything initially happened, and that was that. You know,
I'd say it was what, a 3-hour, like, hold on, let me process this shit, and then like 3 hours later, we're like, okay. Let's talk. It wasn't anything.
Yeah, I had dramatic. A lot to think about, only just because of the fact of, okay, now what am I going to do? I wasn't sure, honestly, if I was going to keep it going myself either, just because I was like, And then I kind of felt a little bummed.
To have two people.
Yeah, no, for sure. I definitely would not have a solo podcast regardless, even with the guests. So that was one of my big things in trying to make sure that I can find somebody else that would fit the needs, the requirements.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, to kind of like, I don't know, take away from the lameness. How about we talk about some of your favorite moments on the Mindless Morning Show? Maybe some favorite guests that you had. You know,
dude,
let's hear all these favorites.
So, all right, we're gonna roll this clip. No, we're not. We're not doing that. They're like, wait, really? They did a whole thing? No, we're not doing that.
Good.
That's
I don't think I really want to like scrape through all the episodes though.
It's way too much work. Cut to every single time I tossed a beer can behind me, just nonchalant. I don't know how many people noticed or didn't notice that I did it every single time I finished a beer.
Not many people even
no one noticed.
I think only one or two people had mentioned it. I know Frank Schubert was one. He was like, yeah, if I did that, I hit like the guitars in the back.
Yeah.
We were like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, that's because when Frank was on, I drank like 5 beers. Like we were just like.
That was a good episode.
That was fun. That was a good one. I like, the ones that were, the guests got it. They understood. They're like, okay, these guys are drinking, they're laughing, they're making jokes. I can totally put my guard down. And that's the thing. Like we talk professional stuff, but then we always tend to go into our own style of bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yep. I absolutely. Boom! There's another one for the highlight reel.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, as far as trying to pick out a specific moment, there was a lot of wow moments on almost every single interview. I figured something out that I had no clue. Like the freaking stories, and they would the things they would talk about. I'm just like, what? And so many times when I realized I'm actually kind of learning something, and I didn't think I would. That was cool. So there was a lot of moments like that, man, that were eye-opening, and the amount of connections that a lot of these people have, and the way that I feel like are going to elevate the show more and more and more past, it doesn't matter. Like it's like these connections that all of these people have, they like the show, they like what you're doing, and they're going to help you continue to grow. And that's really exciting. And I look forward to, continuously watching or helping however I can. So it's pretty cool, man. There's too many moments, honestly, for me to like name. Oh yeah, that one moment. Okay. You know what? No, I got to say pretty big moment actually that you did. And you probably are going to exactly where I'm going with it. When we were talking to the SWAT dude, and he was talking about all of the crazy shit that he's seen, and then you're just like, yeah, a lot of good stuff to think about to kill a boner. I'm like, what? That's where you go with that? Yeah, it was great. It was great.
I don't know where it came from, but it was funny as fuck.
It was, and his face, man, he was just like. And then he put his hand on his forehead, just like, what the hell? Where am I? What am I doing?
It's like, I regret this decision.
And it's funny because I found him when I was scrolling through the podcast Facebook page. And he said, he's like, I know times are weird right now with law enforcement. Does anybody want to interview a SWAT person? And I'm like, yes, I do. He had no idea. But yeah, and it's just growing and growing, and it's just really exciting. Like I got to give you the most props because you have like built the brand. You made the brand. Like you designed everything. You designed the website, the store, the freaking layouts of everything that we have. Got it to where we have merch. Like that's crazy, man. Like that's you're the reason why it's accelerating the way it is, because you're like, okay, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to fucking make it, and I'm going to make it big, and we're going to go all out. And it's not going to falter. Basically, I know how you are. You're going to keep going and keep getting good interviews, and it's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Sure. And I mean, it definitely you definitely added more work to my list now with slight rebranding. I mean, not the overall like main image or anything like that, but
yeah. I mean, well, yeah,
our little avatars. And so if anybody has those like shirts with both of our avatars, those are now obsolete. So if you have them,
don't burn them.
You could probably sell them for a lot of money on eBay later on in the future.
Oh shit, dude! Could you imagine if like the Mindless Morning Show got to like Joe Rogan standards, and somebody's like, "I've got the fucking OG with Nick and Josh."
Dude, I got one of those. I'll fucking sign that shirt. It'd be worth it even more.
Well, yeah. I mean, hey, I would not have believed that we would talk to some of the people that we have talked to. So I mean, really, at this point, there's no telling. Like, I mean, I don't know if I can announce or say what you found out was going to happen after y'all had that interview with the leader of the.
No.
Okay, no. Okay, nope. No, I won't say that. I won't say anything. But things are happening.
Yeah, for sure.
Things are happening. So, but yeah. So, yeah, it's exciting shit. So I don't know.
It is. I definitely didn't believe. I mean, I said from the beginning, like, if I get into something, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go hardcore and do it right. And I still didn't even believe we would reach the heights that we've reached, and having people hit us up was like one of the big things to me that I was like, what?
Wait, what?
People want to put us on their show, or put their people on
their
show.
Clients on our show. Yeah. That was
a big deal for us. We were like, whoa. And then you hit up some of your favorite bands just out of the blue, asking them, hey, would you like to come on the show?
Oh, and I posted the website, and I guess if they looked at the website, they're like, oh, this is like a real thing. And then they look and they see some of the people that we've interviewed, and they're like, okay, yeah, this could actually be seen by more than, their buddies.
Yeah.
So,
for sure. So I definitely like where it's gone. I'm excited to see where it's headed, and we'll see.
Yeah, and I'm glad that you found somebody that can fill in and be the new co-host. Yeah. So I don't know. I hope nobody's too pissed off at me, but I mean, if you want to talk to me about it, you can. I'm message me, whatever.
Fun fact: the new host, his name is Nicole.
Dude, that'd be hilarious. Connor, did you want to say a few words, dude?
Oh yeah, we're losing Connor in this transition. He quit because he's kind of like a package deal with Nick.
He is. He did just flick me off, but he did it. He told me to flick. I'm not going to flick them off. No, I'm not. Go back on your phone, dude. Good Lord. Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess it's kind of a good thing. He was good for nothing. Yeah, I said you're good for nothing. That's it. Yeah, he's putting in his earbuds. Anyways, yeah. So, yeah. So I don't know.
Shit, man.
If anybody's got any questions for me, just hit me up. I'm easy to find. I don't know how often I can get back to you because work's been stupid and I don't know, but I try.
For sure.
So,
is there any parting words you have for us, good sir, for our listeners?
Nope. I'm just getting close. I mean,
people would watch that and be like, I don't know what's happening.
Closing words. Well, as far as closing words go, I mean, you haven't seen the last of me. I mean, because technically, if you join the Discord server, I'm there, and I try to be there often. So, but I mean, parting words as far as people that are listening that aren't involved or anything like that like me. Sorry. For one, I don't want to piss anybody off that liked me more than Josh or whatever, but nobody liked me more than Josh, so I don't really have to worry about that. And
kidding me? Everybody hates me.
No, nobody hates
I'm the asshole. I just do stuff.
I mean, you're not the. All right, well, we'll just move along. You're nodding along. Well, that's true. I'm the honey to your vinegar. That I don't really like the way that sounds, but I mean, my parting words is I hope that you guys keep on with the show because it's just going to get better. It's just going to get bigger, better. More and more people are coming on. It's growing. So it's hard to say parting words, honestly, because it feels weird. Because I know
I get it. You don't want to get emotional on camera.
Well, I mean, I cry face. Nobody's got a good cry face.
No, everyone turns like immediately ugly. Unless somebody just sits there like.
But I mean, like, yeah, but how do you? Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, who knows?
Somebody should try that.
Yeah, but I mean, you never know, guys. Like if Josh and I know who it is, but I can't say it. So Josh and the new co-host ever want to like shoot the shit and have a guest and me be the guest.
Yeah, we'll have you on once Guildmaster starts getting further along and stuff too. We could start talking about it, blowing it up. People be like, "Whoa,
that's true." My God, I need to just the freaking workload behind that game is goddamn staggering. But yeah, so too much to do.
Well, shit. There's one legacy of the Mindless Morning Show for you guys. I mean, that's the OG lore has come to a halt to a degree. Only halfway,
Yeah.
I'm still here. I'll still be kicking it for a while until I get like really fucking fed up with it or something. Who knows?
Dude, wouldn't it be crazy if like for whatever reason you're like, I'm fucking done, and then the new co-host wants a different co-host, and then they make the show, and then it just like
so be it. Let it. It'll be the mindless. That's a true definition of mindless podcast, like just switching out hosts and owners throughout.
Fucking who gives a shit?
Yeah.
No, I get it.
This podcast is just a baton now to pass along. So.
Oh, oh shit. Well, everybody, I hope you're all, nobody's too mad, or everybody's like, yeah, well, whatever. He was annoying anyways. Talk too much, whatever. But yeah, more good things are coming. If you're upset with this news, there's more news coming around the corner that Josh will share in a future episode. So stay tuned and keep it mindless. You know what I mean?
For sure. Always gotta stay mindless. So, folks, with the news of Nick leaving, we have, the good news. We gave you the bad news first, but here's the good news. We're not going anywhere. We're fucking staying strong. And by we, I don't mean me and Nick. I mean me and my new co-host, Jen. She is actually the host of the Speculate With Us podcast and the editor of the well, wait a minute now, Steve. I was trying to think of how to deliver that. So yeah, Jen, tell our listeners about yourself.
Oh God, it's like okay. Well, all started.
How did it all come to be?
In 1987. I came out of my mother's stomach. At least I didn't have to say vagina. Yeah, I'm Jen. I do all the things Josh said that I did and lots of other things.
She's terribly nervous being put on the spot.
I am. I'm like, how am I going to introduce myself? I'm so complex. I don't know. I just look forward to like bantering because we're pretty cool. And Josh is okay. But I'm going to bring a lot more to the show. So I also probably won't talk about plumbing. But I might sometimes if the listeners want it. And I'll ask Nick for his tips about talking about them, but just the tip. That's it.
It's like I'm never escaping plumbing talk. So
no, I'm going to be like, oh my God, but I'm a hairdresser. Well, I've already done it. Or I'm going to be like, oh, but Justin Bieber, those things will come up.
Those terrible, terrible things. I'm so sorry, folks, that you had to be subjected to those. But with our new co-host comes new everything. We're going to be having new merch, new thumbnails, new intros. And speaking of new intros, we're going to have trigger warnings because we are awesome.
Or awful.
Yeah, a little bit of both. That makes us awesome.
Awesomely awful.
Yeah. We're yeah.
We're an acquired taste.
Yeah.
But a lot of people.
I think a majority of people would like us if they just had an open mind.
Everybody likes us. We have friends, Yeah,
we got friends. What's up?
They're all online, but we're friends, okay, guys?
So, I mean, The
merch is going to be cool.
What have we done? Two, 3 episodes?
This was our 3rd tonight.
Yeah. So, they're awesome episodes. You guys are gonna have much to look forward to. It's really like nothing's really missing. Like we, I don't know, gained more.
I was going to say, one might argue things might go up from here.
No,
Nick, I love you so much. I really do. But
yeah, no. With all jokes aside, Nick was a vital part of starting it all, and I think he definitely. I mean, as he stated, he didn't expect it to blow up as much as it did.
Because he's like, well, y'all are like famous.
He didn't realize like how amazing I work and like how much shit I do. So, no, he realized how much I do. So yeah, he's going to be missed dearly. Maybe if for whatever reason Jen can't make it to an episode, maybe we get him to come on. And oh shit, she's putting the wall up.
I was going to be like, maybe he'll be blessed enough where we want to interview him one day.
Yeah, no, for sure.
About his game.
Yeah, no, I told him that exactly. Yeah. Once the game starts moving along more and getting closer to that.
If there's ever a National Plumbers Day, he will definitely be the one we honor.
Sure. Well, okay.
I put that there. Okay.
Great.
But I'm excited to try to fill those Nick shoes, tank top. I mean,
so yeah, you've watched a lot of our episodes. So what do you like most about the Mindless Morning Show? Could put on the spot. If I had a flashlight, I'd shine it.
I know, that was like, whoa, okay. So I actually haven't watched any of the shows before.
Oh my god!
I'm just kidding. No, I really like the guest style and like the interview style, because the show I do is like complete opposite of that. It's just like,
plug your podcast.
I don't want to plug it, but it's just like, it's complete opposite. It's like, you have to talk about this one subject and, like we're kind of deep diving, but we don't like do too much diving. And this one is more of like interviewing, which is natural for me because I basically get paid to talk to somebody while I cut their hair. And if they like your personality, then they like you. And then, things work out well. So I feel like I can bring that. And I like that style that y'all brought.
You ever find those like people that come in for haircuts that just don't want to talk, like just cut my hair, please? Like,
I love those people, man.
That's me. I had a hairdresser one time. Well, I don't even know why I say hairdresser. I didn't like have one. I just like walked into the salon like she was available.
It's still a hairdresser, dude.
I don't know. Like I didn't want to make it set like it was the one I go to frequently. And she was just talking a storm, asking me so many questions, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
But were you doing something else? Like, were you playing on your phone, or were you doing something to make it obvious to you where you didn't want to talk?
No, I find it very rude to like be on my phone and like doing something. Like I'm just gonna
read a book.
No, I'm just gonna sit there and let her.
Okay, well, that was your fault.
Why?
I just like, because if you don't want to talk to me, then like make it a thing. But if you're like still answering back, I feel like I'm still gonna talk at you.
Well, I don't want to be rude though. So I mean, like I was just short in my answers, hoping they would get the idea, but they didn't.
Had she driven, like, what if it was like a good conversation? Would you?
She was a nice, bubbly person. I mean, I'm sure it would have been a nice conversation. I just wasn't in the mood for a conversation. I wasn't there for a conversation. I don't know.
Bruh.
I'm a weird dude.
I like to talk only on Zoom.
Barely. I've only just started getting used to it. I'm still getting used to it.
I, my friend, will fill all those voids for you when necessary. Usually.
Here we go.
Unless it was like the other night where we had like dead air for fucking like ever.
Bro, you gonna rap for us?
No. We also might break out some song. We're gonna break out in song.
Are we?
Sometimes, maybe.
What?
When necessary.
I didn't even know about this, guys. This is
sometimes people say things that you have to be like and sing whatever said thing they just said because that's how you remember it,
Oh, okay, cool.
Whatever. I'm giving spoiler alerts to things that are going to come in the future. Sir.
Oh, did we sing?
No.
Oh, okay.
Like extra spoiler alerts because it hasn't happened yet.
Sure, man. Future.
Yep. I'm like,
She's the future.
oh, I have watched your show too, by the way. You know that.
I know that. Our listeners know that.
You guys better know that, man. I think I've even commented at one point.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean that's about it. You guys have a lot to look forward to. I really feel like Jen's going to bring a lot to the table, and you guys should also definitely check out, because she's not going to plug it. I'll plug it. Speculate with Us. It is their very awesome podcast where they actually talk very controversial, hot topics, conspiracies,
woo shit.
Yeah, all sorts of things, and they do it with something called the lost art, and it's having a peaceful discussion. So you have to appreciate it. Yeah,
Mostly peaceful.
Mostly peaceful.
It has to be peaceful.
It has.
But yeah, thanks for plugging it.
She referees, and also check out her dad's podcast.
Well, wait a minute now, Steve. I should have done that shit.
It's quite funny because it's her dad, Steve, and his buddy Mark, and Mark, yeah, he pops off, man. Once he says, "Well, wait a minute now, Steve," it's over.
And you can't argue with that man. He is smart. He knows his shit, dude.
It's an interesting podcast to listen to for sure. So definitely check them out, guys. And yeah,
we're gonna do cool things too, like stream concerts and stuff. By the way.
Oh, okay, cool.
So look forward to that.
I didn't know we were doing
cool
that.
Stuff.
Are we doing that? We're speculating that.
We're gonna do it with. Well, I was thinking us because it was like Minerva. Maybe it's a collab. It might be a collab. Okay. Maybe it's a mindless speculation.
Yeah, we're gonna do a bunch of crossover. We're gonna do a bunch of stuff. We don't even know yet.
Look forward to it, man.
Yeah, there's always so many things cooking up. I mean, we're very busy people. Jen's a mother of 4.
Yeah, that I'll talk about that.
Right now, 5 because her husband's sick. So
yeah. Oh my god. And they keep coming near me. They're coughing on me. I will be sick soon. Know that. Maybe I'll sound sexy and raspy for our next episode.
Hey.
No. What?
How you doing?
Like sniffing my boogers up. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, and I will give one spoiler alert because it's so fucking cool. I need to mention this right now. Jen is basically Mrs. Miyagi.
Oh yeah.
And so look forward to that moment. I'm not going to spoil it any further.
Yeah.
Just look forward to that.
You will literally have to be watching every second of every show.
Yeah, you'll have to watch it. You can't just listen to it. You have to watch
YouTube.
So incredible. So
yeah.
All right, guys. That's our announcement. And we look forward to, I don't know,
being mindless. I keep saying full.
Mindfulness.
Can I be the mindful one and you be the mindless one? Mindlessness one? Mindless?
No, we're both mindless and sometimes mindful.
Okay. Fine. But yeah, look forward to that, guys.
Stay mindless.
Do it.
Thank you guys for tuning in to the Mindless Morning Show. We hope you enjoyed it, and we greatly appreciate you guys picking us out of the many great podcasts out there. Now go enjoy your mindless day.